11 things that define a true child of the 70s. 1. Exchanging soda cans for candy. You could return soda bottles to the store. They would get some money back. You could save up for the candy bar or pack of gum. Sometimes you would be lucky to find a penny on the street. You could use it for a gumball machine. 2. Wearing the same clothes for years. Everyone went to great lengths to make things last. All the clothes were patched or sewn up. They were handed down to younger siblings and cousins. New clothes shopping was done maybe once a year. 3. Using payphones. Calls on payphones used to cost a dime. You'd always check the change slot in the phone booth. Sometimes people would forget their coins there. 4. Smelling cigarette smoke everywhere. Smoking used to be allowed everywhere all the time. Teachers had a smoking lounge in schools. Parents smoked while driving with their kids in the car. 5. Playing outside all day. Your parents would send you outside to play unsupervised. You could run around the whole neighborhood. You had to be home when the streetlights came on. 6. Reading TV guide for program times. There was no way to record a show until VCRs came out, so you watched a show when it was broadcast. You'd miss it if you didn't turn it on at the time it started. Often, more than one show was broadcast at the same time. Families had to negotiate what they would watch. Primetime was a big deal. That was when the 3 networks played their top shows. 7. Adjusting rabbit ear antennas. If the picture on a TV got fuzzy, you had to adjust antennas. Wrapping them in tin foil helped to enhance the signal. If that didn't help, you could try slapping the TV set. It would usually help correct the picture. 8. Paying for long-distance calls. You had to keep long-distance calls to relatives short. These calls were paid per minute. To make an overseas call, you had to call the operator. They'd help you to schedule the call hours in advance. 9. Riding in trucks without seatbelts. There were no car seats or seatbelts. Up to 8 kids could be piled up in one truck, but drivers could get in trouble if the car was overfilled, so kids had to duck if the driver saw the police. It was normal to pile kids in the bed of a pickup truck. Sometimes they would sit on folding chairs. 10. Watching Saturday morning cartoons. You would wake up early every Saturday. Your mornings would be dedicated to cartoons. Everyone watched shows like Scooby-Doo and the Flintstones. The anticipation of new episodes made Saturdays special. 11. Playing the first video games. The 70s witnessed the birth of video games. Pong was one of the first to gain widespread popularity. You could go to an arcade to play. If you were lucky, you'd get a home console for Christmas.